Power BI on stock market itself. That's why I told you that it is much more powerful if you start
Yes,
using.
it is very, very powerful. And for me, the good thing is the buy sell score जो मैंने workout किया है ना, that itself is working as a very strong indicator. So
Okay.
that's the reason
I
I'm
was
getting.
I was speaking about you to one of my ex-boss. Like I know him for last 10 years, and he has grown his portfolio from roughly 3 crores to 40, 50 crore now in last 10, 12 years.
Wow.
I was telling him about you that I have one person in my community who is also doing trading and all. So because we were discussing on stocks and all.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Actually,
So
I'm less into trading. I'm more into building up this particular thing. What has happened when I started with FNO? Lot of up and downs. Then I thought, यार ये तो सट्टा नहीं खेलना है मेरे को. Then I started building up all these things. And
good.
then today I got the solution.
Chaliye. Let's start with the doubt sessions. You were having some doubts, I guess, in the morning.
Yeah. Should
Hi,
I?
Abdul. Hello, Amjad. Hi, Deepak, Ravi. Please switch on your cameras. Do not worry about the background. बस switch on कर लो सब लोग. Good.
I think today I'll
Abdul,
start with the
Ravi.
last query because others I could see some messages because मेरा queries थोड़ा lengthy रहेगा. 3 to 4 different queries are there.
Okay, where are the queries? I don't see it. Where are those? In the chat?
Yes, yes. Mr. Amjad Siddiqui has a query.
Yes, Amjad. Please ask your query. You can unmute yourself and share your screen. Are you able to share your screen?
Just a minute, sir.
Okay.
Where is that option to share the screen?
It should be in the middle. Up arrow is there, green icon. Or you can ask verbally. Maybe I will try to answer it.
See, just it's a very small. I have in one sheet some percentage. I have fixed that percentage. Based on that percentage in sheet 1, I want to change the status of the cell. For example, if I put 25%, it should display here approved. That's
Okay.
it. It's a small.
What about 33%? What should happen in that case?
It should be blank. Nothing should be there.
And what about 21%?
It should be blank. If it is not 21%, it should not be. It should not say approved.
Okay, understood. So you can use if functions, and that will do the job. Let me share my screen and we'll try to show you. Ravi, you can mute yourself for some time, and whenever you ask questions, you can unmute.
Hey, sure. Thank you. Hello.
Okay. I'm trying to find a file which we can use to explain this. Okay, found some things. Let me know once my screen is visible.
Yes, it is visible now.
Okay. So if you open any file, let's open this one. So let me write some formula here. And let's assume that we are having certain percentages. 0.25, 0.3, 0.21, 0.35, 0.25 again. Okay, so these are some percentages. Control Shift 5 will give us the percentage formatting. Now here I am trying to write a formula. If, okay, this cell, I assume that there would be multiple cells which you are facing. Otherwise, this is not needed if it is only one cell, right? So this is equal to, and I will directly type 0.25, or I can also type 25%. Both ways it will work. So if that happens, now B2 equal to 25%, it can be only two possibilities. Either it is true or it is false. When it's true, what do I need? I just need the same number, 25%. But when it's not true, what I need? I need blank. So double quote can represent blank. And close the bracket. So if function requires a logic, then value when it is true, so I want the same value. And value when it is false, so when it is false,
The
I want.
value should be approved. Like I want to.
Okay.
Basically,
So
I will
here
tell you the scenario where we have base design,
we can
detailed
write this
design.
also.
Okay.
We can
Whatever
write this
text
also.
you reflect there, it will appear.
Yes, you can type any text between the double quotes, or if it is a number, you can type the number directly without the double quotes.
And
Okay.
it can be in any sheet, means because I have a one sheet.
Doesn't
the
matter.
data.
This I will show you later. So let me fix it first. Okay. And let's say this formula we are trying to write somewhere here. Okay. Equal if I will go to sheet 1, this cell is equal to 0.25, then it is approved. Otherwise, I want blank or not approved. You can type anything between the. Okay. Now, if I change it to, let's say, let's forget these values, not an issue. If I change it to 30%, gone. If I bring it back to 25%, it's there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Next question. Yes, Ravi, Abdul, you can ask your questions. Sudhir says that he will be the last one. Deepak, how are you?
Fine.
Any questions? Sudhir ji, आप start हो जाओ. I think they will listen your queries.
Okay, no problem. In continuation with this Excel,
Mhm.
I have a query on Excel. One of my formula is not working. So,
Share your Excel if it is there.
yeah, I need a right to share that.
You can share. I will just switch off mine. You can share. The rights are there.
Okay.
Okay.
Here I am putting a formula.
Okay.
If and L1 is equal to B, M1 is equal to B, I need a signal of B, that is by, or else S. But then it is giving me an error, name. It is giving me the name.
Double click this, the bottom one. B and S, L3 is equal to B, M3. So whenever you are putting text, you need to put it in the double quotes. So B should be in double quotes also.
It is
L3,
there in the double quote, no?
that is the result. The equation part also should be in double quotes. L3 is equal to double quote B.
Okay. So this B also has to be in double quotes.
Yes, or put somewhere a cell which is having content B or S, and then you can directly use those cells. So that can be also easier.
Okay, this I was not.
It is not working. I don't know.
It should work. You can share your screen.
Yeah,
after
it is
this.
working. Got it.
Yeah.
Got the answer.
Okay.
You can see my screen.
Yes.
Yeah, just a minute.
Here
Amjad.
I'm putting.
Okay. Sudhir, can you switch off your screen for some time?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Amjad.
This is the cell where I'm
If-
putting this formula.
If you have set
Yeah.
only BD at the rate BD, which is BD column, can you go to that?
This one, it is BD here.
BD. Okay. So go back to the formula where you want to write approved or not approved.
Here.
Okay. So you have to type it equal 0.25. Where is the equation? 25% where you are evaluating. You are not putting it, right?
No, here it is there 25% here. For example, I just change it.
It is there. It is there.
It is there.
But you have to, so it knows only that cell. You have to type equal 0.25 here.
Okay.
Because you picked the input, but you did not
Yes,
provide
specific
the
cell,
equation on the
yes.
other side. Press enter. It should be done now.
Yes. Thank you. That was missing.
Yes, so
Yeah.
equation has to be both sides. On the equal to, both sides should be some values. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Please unshare your screen, and Sudhir, you can come back.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'd start with morning's query, which I had put it in WhatsApp.
Okay.
Because now that query is sorted out. How it is sorted out, that I'm not sure. Sort ho gaya, that is the solution. If you remember in the morning, I was mentioning about this particular query and I had posted the data set also, wherein the figures are correct. Price has gone up, whereas in the chart, it was showing exactly opposite. How I solved this query? I reinstalled, rather refreshed the complete data set. And then uske baad mein it has started working fine. But
So,
my query is like even this particular database, it was showing right figures, but why it was giving wrong graphical representation, that I did not understood. There was no error, there was no pending message, kuch bhi nahi tha.
how many tables were there in your PowerBI file?
Quite a huge.
No, not the number of lines. I'm asking how many tables were there?
There are total number of, I think around 35, 40 tables will be there. Not tables, columns are there. Only one table. There's only one table. I'll
Then,
stop sharing this and I'll start sharing the right one.
okay. If I don't know, like if refresh was the solution, then it's fine. We can do as many times as we want. No cost.
See, my question was, there was no error in the data. It was showing exactly same. Data was
So if
perfect.
data
There
is
was no
there,
error.
there can be two ways. Okay, Power BI or Power Query is just a process. Okay, you can treat it like a tunnel. Okay, the data will go through it. It will get transformed, and then it will come out as clean data set. Okay, if at all you are doing some kind of cleaning. Now, what may happen that during that transformation, whatever steps you have written, that might distort your data. They might correct it, or sometimes it might neglect the number of rows also because of whatever process you have mentioned over there. Okay. So that can be the only way. Sometimes errors are there in some rows. So those rows will be eliminated from the front end output. Okay. It may be possible that some rows were having errors. So like some columns are having the data, but if any column is having any error, hash n error, hash value error, any kind of reference errors, so then those lines will not be presented to the visualizations for use. Okay. So there can be multiple reasons. Now it is solved. So I don't know what could have been that reason, but these are some of the
I
reasons.
just refreshed everything and then reloaded the data and then it has got sorted. It is the same stock which I'm talking about. Now it is giving a perfect, what do you say, diagrammatic representation.
Okay, fine.
Another query is in this particular upper table, CPM versus R1 and S1. These all three lines, they are merged together. There has to be some appropriate distance. Whereas if I look at the figures are not that close. I don't know why this is showing, and it is
Click
not.
on the chart. Click on the chart. No, click on the chart, not on the line.
नीचे वाला?
Upper chart.
Upper chart. Okay.
So whenever you see things like this, very close, okay, what you can do you see this scale on the left side, 6K to 8K, vertical scale on the y-axis?
Yeah.
You can use that, and then this will be like zoom in.
Where
Okay.
you found 6K and 8K?
Let me take the control and I will show you.
Yeah.
So do you see this one?
Yeah.
So this is for that zooming. So currently it
Okay.
starts from 6,000, but your values are like 6,500 and all. So when
Okay.
you start reducing this, let's start reducing this. You see? Now the
Yeah.
scale is much smaller. So now they are starting separating. They have started
Okay.
separating out. Okay. So you can decide. Now here everything is closed because all of them are together.
Yeah.
So this is how you can do. But after
This
that,
is this particular slider is not available for secondary y-axis.
no, it is only like first one, primary one. Only this one you might be having it. Okay. And always these zoom sliders. So zoom sliders here, secondary is off. You can see.
Okay.
You can switch it on.
Got it. Got it.
Okay. And generally, if you are so particular about this, then give a bigger space for that particular chart. That is the better solution.
Okay.
Okay. Give a bigger space for that particular chart.
Okay.
Increase the height, use it appropriately. Okay. That is the only way. Or like split your charts into multiple pages. If they are not relatable, if they are not, if that is not important to look at them together. Okay. You have to optimize yourself.
Right.
Next question.
Next question is, in this particular pie chart, I'm getting the latest date only, whereas in earlier file, wherever I click, I get that particular day's volume and delivery.
So this pie chart, right? This one?
Yeah, this is a pie chart. Yeah.
Okay. If sum of deliveries, sum of total orders. And here tooltip is latest date.
Yeah, I'm trying to change that date, but it is not happening. Either
So,
it use earlier or latest.
yes, so date. So when you bring, okay, all these sections, this value section, this tooltips, they are meant for one value. Now, when you when you bring a numeric column like delivered quantities, what it will do? It can do summation to bring it into one value because there are thousands of values in the table from
Right.
that column. So when you bring it, you can take sum, you can take average, you can take count to show the result in one single value. Now, when you bring the date, obviously that also has to be summarized into one thing. So dates cannot be averaged out, dates cannot be summed up. So you can take the first date out of that list or you can take the last date. So date is not an
Okay.
appropriate field to be kept in the tooltip.
In that case, I'll just open the other file. I'll just stop sharing this and I'll open other file. In that particular, now this green color file is visible.
No.
Okay, in this file now, wherever I click, for example, I'm clicking on this particular niche wala chart on say 8th of December. Once I click here, I get 8th of December data in this pie chart.
Because now out of those list of dates, because you have already selected the date, that's why it is able to show you one date. If you don't select, then it will show you the latest only or like first date. If you don't select on the line chart, then there are multiple possibilities of the dates.
I'm doing the same thing in this particular, but then in this particular case, for example, I'm clicking on this 26th of December. The chart is getting shrink and then the data, it is not showing it is showing the latest data only.
It is showing the latest date. No, it is not possible.
And this chart I think is I don't know, some settings problem, but वो छोटा सा circle आ रहा है and then it is showing some part of that.
So this
So
is
where am I going wrong?
So this is a highlighting interactivity kind of format. Okay, you need to, let me open my thing, just a minute. You need to go through a video, interactions among the visualizations.
Okay.
Okay.
Because
And
in my earlier, what do you say, sheet, it is working perfectly. But in this, the settings are same, but still it is not showing in that way.
okay, I will tell you which video will help you. Just unshare your screen.
Okay.
Let me know once my screen is visible.
Yeah, it is visible now.
So go to section 6 of your course and then watch this video, custom interaction between visuals.
Okay.
And it will tell you how interactions works between multiple charts. When you click on something, how the other chart will respond, how it should behave. Okay, so watch this video, 8-minute, 9-minute video, and then you will
Yeah.
understand all the concepts. Okay.
Okay. Right.
Yes.
Can I go to next query?
Yes. I will stop sharing now.
Okay. This is the most complex report which I'm trying to build it. It is spreading into 3 to 4 panes. Here I have taken 2 different tables. Now what is happening when I'm selecting a particular date?
Mhm.
Data from second table is visible, but I'm selecting a particular date, like 2nd January. This data, today's data is not updated, but it is not showing the 2nd January data in this particular table. I tried to rather connect it, like you can just check it here.
These are as of now.
It was connected. I had connected these 2 tables from the date point.
Currently, it is not connected. That's
Currently,
why
it is
the
not
other one is not
connected.
responding.
So I remember it distinctly.
No problem. Just drop.
Okay, manage relationship.
You can do managed relationships, or you can drop one field from the first table to the other field, same field on the other table.
Like this.
Yes. Drop it on the dates. And it is asking, it is telling that both sides the repetition is there. Okay. Ideal behavior for the connection is that it should be unique. It
Okay.
should be unique. So generally,
But this unique value is there in the second table, not in the first table.
no, unique values of the dates. One table should have at least the unique values. Now, in
Okay.
this case, both the like date must be representing again and again, because one script is there, one date. Second script is also showing the date, same date.
Right.
So one date is appearing multiple times. So multiple times duplication is there. Same scenario is there on the second table. ओके इसीलिए मैं कहता हूं कि कोर्स पहले पढ़िए, उसमें कंसेप्ट समझिए. देयर इज अगेन अ वीडियो ऑन रिलेशनशिप्स, पावर बीआई के रिलेशनशिप्स, नॉट लाइफ के रिलेशनशिप्स. ठीक है, सेक्शन 3 को समझिए पूरा
Okay.
आज आज ही खत्म कर
I'll
दीजिए.
again go through that. I'll again go through that.
रफली 25 मिनट्स, ऑल दी 3-4 वीडियोस पूरा मिला करके 25 मिनट्स हैं. एंड यू विल अंडरस्टैंड कि क्या सिचुएशन होनी चाहिए. ठीक है. Now, to
Right.
make it better, can you share your screen, or it is already visible? To make your query, what I will guide you, that if this is also having repetition and if this table is also having repetition, bring something in between them, which is having unique list of your dates, which is having unique list of dates. Let me show you an example. Please stop sharing.
Yeah.
Visible? My screen is visible?
Yes.
So look at this sales data. There is sales data, invoice date is there. And 79,000 lines are there. 79,000 lines are there. But if I click on the invoice date column, only 730 unique values are there because it is a 2-year data, 365 and 365, 730 unique dates are there. So that means repetition is happening again and again for the same date, right?
Okay.
Because on the same date, one product is getting sold, another product is also getting sold, another customer is buying multiple products. So repetition will be there. It is the nature of that particular transaction table. Now let me show you another table, which is a P&L table. P&L is monthly summary, but because the number of lines are 344, when I click on the month, look at only 24 distinct values are there. That means it is a monthly data, but still 1 month will be there for Saudi, 1 month will be there for another city, okay, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Alain, Delhi, Mumbai. So every city will have that same month. So here also repetition is there.
Right.
Now, how to connect them? So what I will do, I will create a list of dates myself. I will create a list of dates like this. This is the date table. Here, if I select this date, the total number of lines are 731 and the unique values are also 731. I have taken all the dates of those 2 years. One single list of all the 2 years. Now, this is not having repetition. This column is unique.
Right.
And now, actually my purpose was that connect P&L. Let me zoom it. My purpose was connect P&L with sales data, but both of them are having, there was that invoice date and here there was some month, but both sides, everything was repeating. So when I was trying to connect, let me show you that connection. I'm deleting the connections and then I will show you the problem which you are currently facing and how to resolve it. Zoom and Power BI together are very slow. Okay, so this was the scenario. I was having month here and I was having invoice date here. And I was trying to link them together, month and invoice date. And when I was trying to do that, Power BI gave me a warning. On both sides, many to many relationship is there. That means here also things are repeating and here also things are repeating. And that will give us ambiguous results that can result in significantly different behavior. So that should be avoided in some situations, because once you get more knowledgeable after practicing, you can take a call to go with that or not, but ideally don't go for this kind of relationship. So I will not go for that. Now what I will do, both sides we are having repetition. So I will bring a table in between. I will bring this date table in between, which is having unique list of dates. Okay.
Okay.
So let it finish and then I will bring.
how to generate that particular table? Where to create it from Excel or directly from this
Excel
PowerBI?
is fine, direct is also fine. So just watch the videos and then you will understand. Date query is also there in one of the video. Okay, today we have one Eid ka Chand. Hi Nirmala, how are you? Can you hear us? Okay. So what I was saying that we bring one date. Now the good part about this table is we have created it, so there is no repetition. It is like a master, and in masters repetitions are not there. So when I connect this with invoice date, it doesn't create any issue because here things are repeating, but here it is unique. So the relationship will be done. You can see
How
one
you brought
and
that
start.
particular dates table over there? Right click and
You have to import it. It was already there. I just dragged it here.
okay.
The date table was already there. Okay, I'm just showing you the scenarios. Once you
Okay.
bring the date table, then what you need to do. So this connection is done. Now, similarly, I will take this date and connect it with month on this side. So you need to bring a date table in between and then connect both the tables from that date table. That is the solution which you should do.
But I
Date,
don't have a separate date table.
bring it. It's a simple Excel table.
Okay.
Okay. Again, I would say कि 2 दिन के लिए एक्टिविटीज सारी छोड़ दो. ठीक है.
Okay, I'll go through the videos.
Watch the videos, all of them. Okay, up to I would say section 5. Up to section 5 सब कुछ cover कर लो.
Okay.
Okay, and then redo the same things again. Most of your doubts will be cleared automatically.
Okay. I got 2 more queries. Am I
Only.
taking too much of time? Should I stop?
Okay, so let's pause. Let me see if someone else is having a doubt. Otherwise, you can continue. Hi, Mahinder, Prajit, Nirmala. Anyone having any questions? देखो डाउट्स लेकर आया करो यार. ठीक है, चलिए सर. सुधीर, you can continue.
Okay. Give me the rights to share the screen.
I will stop mine and you can share now.
I want to build one query, delivered quantity versus 10 days average quantity. How can I build this particular, what do you say, slicer? Is a tool basically. Other day you gave that particular idea, na? Creating a slicer between the numbers, and as per that I can do all the filtering. So this particular, do I need to write a measure or maybe I don't know, like कैसे कर सकते हैं इसको?
So show me manually what result would be there if manually you would create. How will you, where are the 10-day and the delivered quantity?
Okay.
Where are those fields?
It is simple. When I click on this pie chart, I get delivered quantity, and below that I get 10 days average quantity.
Where is that? Okay, 10 days average quantity. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Now,
And I want to create this as a filter, wherein I want to see a particular percentage or particular ratio, so that I can rather build some assumptions based on that.
so you have to go to the table, because if you want to create a filter, generally for measures, you cannot create a filter. You can create filters only for the columns or the fields in the table. Okay, so go to that table, take the ratio of both the columns. Okay, right click
Okay.
here, right click on the table. Let's go through the tabular view. Let me take the control. Here we will go into the tabular view, this icon, and then these are the columns, and you want to take a ratio of 10-day average quantity,
yeah,
versus delivered quantity.
Delivered quantity.
And you want a filter. That's why you need to do it on the table itself as a new column. Because
Okay.
whatever is here line by line, then only it can be represented in the filter. Okay. Because if you create a measure, that will only give you one number. So one
Right.
number, there's no possibility of filter then. Measures are always dynamic. So right click, we will go for new column, not measure, new column, because we want it at each line. And then the column is there, formula bar is active. Here I will mention 10 day, whatever is the name,
10 days average quantity.
the average. Okay, because it
ABG.
starts with the numbers, so I will use 10-day average quantity. Which
Yeah.
one? This one, I guess.
नहीं, ऊपर वाला. नीचे is 100 days.
This one.
You have to take the first one. Yeah,
The
correct.
second one. Second one, yeah. Then divided by
Today's delivery.
delivered quantity, right?
Yeah.
So you can write this simple formula
Yeah.
and name it anything. Let's say 10D by DQ. Okay. And press enter. And here, look at this. So we can maybe reduce it to 2 decimals.
Yeah.
2 decimals. And now I just need a slicer. This is the ratio.
Okay, got it.
That slicer. And then use this. And start from 0.1 to 1458. So you decide how much you want to keep.
Right.
And accordingly, things will get filtered.
Got it.
Okay. Next.
And now the last query,
Mhm.
funny one. I could not create this bar chart, bar table. Every
Where?
time it was giving, it was mixing up all the things. And today I watched that video at least 3 times.
Which one? What do you want to create? Explain me again.
Okay. I'll just stop this share and I'll share another file.
Okay.
Something funny like this, it is happening. And this is not expected for me.
Okay. What do you want? How do you want to look like? How do you want this chart to look like?
Yeah,
What?
basically this is a future OI wherein there is a maximum OI that bar will be the tallest one and then gradually it will go reducing, and whenever there is a change, it will then again go up, it will again come down, because that will give me an indication what is happening in the stock, in the derivatives section.
ठीक है. अगर let me be simple. अगर आप हाथ से बनाते किस तरह का चार्ट एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे थे उसको?
वो जो आप डेमो में बताते हो ना, सेल्स और सिटी कंट्री, it is actually there in the video also, drilling through and
Drill
then
through.
adding the
Okay.
salesman and all other things. I'm looking for that one, but I could not do it with this particular data.
So drill through comes when you want to keep something in the x-axis. Now x-axis में you are having this December, right?
Yeah, date.
So you want to switch between the days, between the months, between the quarter. Is that what you are looking for?
I'm just looking for, I removed the quarter part of it because it is becoming clumsy. So I just kept year because now the year has changed. So month, year and day.
So here year, month and day.
Day.
Okay. And do you see these things are there?
Yeah.
If you go up, you will see yearly level, monthly level. If you go further up, yearly level. Okay. Because year is at the topmost level. Now you can see this is disabled. So you cannot go beyond this on the upside.
Right.
Okay. Now, if I want to break it further, I will use this one. So December and January. If you want to look at the day by day, then I will use.
Yeah, exactly. The question is here, it is showing the consolidated data. Here,
Hmm.
I have a list of stocks. I just want to click a particular stock, say ABB, and then it should show me only for that.
It will show only for that.
Oh, now it is showing. Afternoon, I was not getting.
So you have to select some stock.
Yeah, I was
If
trying.
nothing is selected, then everything will be there.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
right. My all queries are done.
ओके ग्रेट देखो सर बाकी लोगों के लिए है ये यू कैन कन्वर्ट द सेशंस इनटू वन टू वन सेशंस लाइक सुधीर इफ यू पुट इनफ एफर्ट्स ड्यूरिंग द वीक ओके अदरवाइज सुनते रहोगे कुछ नहीं होने वाला सुन के वो कल तक भूल जाओगे वापस अनलेस यू प्रैक्टिस एंड नाउ आई एम एक्चुअली like today only I thought I was watching someone's video some other webinar like if you don't finish your courses within 3 months you will lose the access and if you complete it it will be there with you with for lifetime ये आप 7-8 लोग यहाँ पे हैं it is not only for you for everyone I will change it because I have earned but you have not learned then what's the point of this transaction फिर लाइफ टाइम का वैल्यू क्या होगा लाइफ टाइम में जब आप बूढ़े हो जाओगे यू विल बी वेरी ओल्ड देन व्हाट्स द पॉइंट ऑफ दिस लर्निंग ओके एंड 3 months is more than enough to complete both the courses excel and power bi at least these two courses should be complete थोड़ा थोड़ा टाइम इन्वेस्ट करोगे हाफ एन आवर एवरी डे इट विल बी डन आपको पता भी नहीं चलेगा इट विल बी फिनिश्ड okay and then once that happens why I want all of you to reach that stage is unless you complete the concepts the course then you will not ask better questions you will not upskill yourself further you will be stuck in the basic questions only ठीक है now those basic questions can be answered through the course itself this live sessions we should utilize in better things right to create something more creative so start doing that and hats off to Sudhir that he is putting a lot of efforts although he has not gone through the structured way but still he is putting a lot of efforts in implementing things ठीक है and one thing we forgot happy new year to all of you guys
Happy New Year to everyone.
yes
Happy New Year, Eclipse.
thank you Ravi thank you thanks Sudhir
Thank you.
hi Nirmala how are you long time क्या चल रहा है can you hear us hi Prajit happy new year
Happy New Year, sir. Nirmala here.
yes how are you
Sir, now I'm fine. Actually, my husband was not well, so I was unable to attend the classes.
now everyone okay
Yes, yes, yes. Now everything is okay. So
Good.
from today onwards, I have started, and I will try to complete this course within 1 month.
वेरी गुड आपने तो काफी कुछ कर भी लिया था तो सो इट्स
जी
जस्ट
जी
ब्रश अप करना होगा
जी 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 बिल्कुल. So I'll try to be on time because on every Wednesday it is classes, but it is dialysis of my husband. So it is a bit difficult to attend, but I'll try it.
ओके नाउ एक और चीज है आप सबके लिए लाइक
जी.
वाज नॉट कमिटेड टू सम ऑफ यू इट वाज कमिटेड मे बी बट वेरी फ्यू पीपल इट वाज कमिटेड दिस मंथ वी आर रनिंग लाइव एक्सेल क्लासेस every Sunday 10 to 1 p.m. 4 Sundays and we will cover the most important part of the Excel. Obviously course is having much more things but we have selected some important elements key 4 sessions mein how much we can cover and it will be like led by one of my co-trainer Sagar and I will be there and another colleague will be there to assist you okay so that आपको पकड़ पकड़ के थोड़ा सा और आगे बढ़ाते हैं ठीक है so that's the intention And I would suggest all of you to attend it live every Sunday. Spend 3 hours in Excel also, and that will really help you to like expedite the completion and learning the concepts, ताकि कुछ अच्छा डिस्कस कर सकें आगे.
Yeah, this is really excellent.
Amjad, it is already planned long back, so it will be on Sundays only. That's not possible to shift it to Saturday. I understand, like the Saudi scenario. I understand. Maybe next time we will try to shift it, but not this time, because in India and in UAE, most of the time, many people are having Saturday working. So that's why majority of the Janta prefers Sunday. Okay. So for you, I think you should still go with the course, finish Power BI, and then next month you will have access to other things also. Okay. हाँ, बट एक चीज और करनी है आप लोगों को जो नहीं किया है अभी तक. टेस्टिमोनियल्स चाहिए भाई. ठीक है, आई सेंट वन फॉर्म, उसको भरो, अपने अपने रियल फीडबैक दो. ओके, इट्स नॉट कि टेस्टिमोनियल देना है तो अच्छा ही देना है. ठीक है, गिव अस रियल फीडबैक, वी विल ट्राई टू इम्प्रूव. और बहुत अच्छा है तो अच्छा सुन के अच्छा लगता है. ठीक है, तो वो भी एक मोटिवेशन फैक्टर होता है. ओके,
Sure.
चलिए गाइस, आई थिंक ऑल द डाउट्स आर क्लियर्ड. एनीवन एल्स पेन लेफ्ट एनीथिंग? अमजद जी, एनीथिंग एल्स? कुछ डाउट है और?
Nahi, sir, I've just started, so next week,
No
inshallah,
problem.
I will have something. I have made some thing, but I will show it next week. I'm just
ठीक है,
watching
चलेगा.
the videos and
That's
making
fine.
it.
Just go through the course. It is quite structured. And अगर उस स्ट्रक्चर में नहीं जाते हैं तो what happens? We might miss small things. Okay.
Right,
Okay.
sir. Right.
Thank you.
Okay.
चलिए.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you.
See you on Sunday and next week. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye Ravi.